What happens when ordinary scientist gets, well, an accidental overdose of gamma radiation and becomes the most powerful green brute out there from out of the pages of Marvel Comics? Easy. You've got the Incredible Hulk. And that's what I'm going to be talking about today on the TV log right now. This is a Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews TV log. Welcome, true believers and fellow YouTubers alike. I'm Duel, the Big D to you. This is Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews, back again with another TV log for Super Sci-Fi September. Today I'm going to be talking about a show that I've seen several episodes of and has become a pretty good show and what have you. I gotta tell you, this was a big surprise. Now, Marvel Comics was seen to be put on the tube for the first time in live action form after DC already had a bit of success with Batman back in the 60s and then Wonder Woman in the 1976, and well, and of course, The Adventures of Superman in the 1950s. But in 1977, we got Marvel's big green brute of a hero himself to come to the small screen. So now, without further ado, in this TV log, I bring to you The Incredible Hulk. The Incredible Hulk was an action-packed sci-fi series with adventure and all sorts of elements blended into it. Based on the Marvel Comics character of the same name, the show originally premiered on CBS in the fall of 1977 as a pilot film, however, but then the following year it got picked up as an actual series. The show starred Bill Bixby along with Jack Colvin and Lou Ferrigno, who played the title character. Now then, I'd actually seen most of the show in reruns and what have you. Anyway, in the series, Dr. David Banner, that's who he's called, they didn't go with his actual name, Bruce, a willed physician and scientist who is presumed dead, travels across America under assumed names and finds himself in positions where he helps others in need despite his terrible secret. Following an accident that altered his cells in times of extreme anger or stress, he transforms into a large, or should I say huge, savage, incredibly strong green-skinned humanoid who has been named the Hulk. In his travels, Banner earns money by working temporary jobs while searching for a way to either control or cure his condition. All the while, he is obsessively pursued by a tabloid newspaper reporter, Jack McGee, who is convinced that the Hulk is a deadly menace whose exposure would enhance his career. Now, as I've mentioned, the show started out as a 2-hour pilot movie which established the Hulk's origins. It premiered in November of 1977. Now, and then the following year, it actually got its show picked up, where it had 8 episodes produced and aired over its 5 seasons. It was developed and produced by Kenneth Johnson, who also wrote or directed some episodes. The series ends with Banner continuing to search for a cure. As the show ended in May of 1982. However, the series would continue in 3 post-television series films, starting with The Incredible Hulk Returns, The Trial of the Incredible Hulk, and The Death of the Incredible Hulk. The latter 2 I've mentioned were both directed by Bill Bixby. Since its debut, The Incredible Hulk has garnered a worldwide fan base. Now, the opening narration was done by the late great Ted Cassidy. One of his last few performances, most of you knew him best as Lurch from TV's The Addams Family, and he also lent his voice to several cartoons, including Frankenstein Jr. and The Impossibles, and the Galaxy Trio segment in Birdman. And, well, actually, the same year he did this, he also did the vocal effects for Godzilla, the Hanna-Barbera cartoon, as well as voiced Brainiac in Challenge of the Super Friends. As always, I do like how this intro starts out, starting with a shockingly piano thing. Yes, and then the intro goes, Dr. David Banner, physician, scientist, searching for a way to tap into the hidden strength that all humans have. Then an accidental overdose of gamma radiation alters his body chemistry, and now when David Banner grows angry or outraged, a startling metamorphosis occurs. That's when we see how he becomes the Hulk. Then the creature is driven by rage and pursued by an investigative reporter. We hear, it's like, Mr. McGee, don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Then our other two cast members appear, and now our final bit of narration. The creature is wanted for a murder he didn't commit. David Banner is believed to be dead, and he must let the world think that he is dead until he can find a way to control the raging spirit that dwells within him. Now, prior to the beginning of the series, a different version was used for the second pilot film, called The Return of the Incredible Hulk, later retitled Death in the Family. Anyway, now David Banner is a physician and scientist employed at California's Culver Institute who was traumatized by the car accident that killed his beloved wife Laura. Haunted by his inability to save her, Banner and his research partner, Dr. Elena Marks, study people who were able to summon superhuman strength during moments of extreme stress. Obsessed with discovering why he was unable to exhibit such super strength under similar conditions, Banner hypothesizes that high levels of gamma radiation from sunspots contributed to the subject's increase in strength. Impatient to test his theory, Banner conducts an unsupervised experiment in the laboratory, bombarding himself with gamma radiation. However, the radiology equipment has recently been recalibrated, and Banner unknowingly receives a massive overdose. He initially thinks that the experiment has failed, but when he injures himself while changing a flat tire, Banner's anger triggers his transformation into a 7-foot tall, 330-pound, green skinned, superhumanly strong creature who is driven by rage and has only a primitive subhuman intelligence. Whenever this happens, Banner's eyes turn like this light blue color. Yeah. So, but Banner returns to himself when he calms down. And since he's unable to remember what occurs while in his transformed state, well, he goes to Marks for help. And the two of them slowly piece together what happened and investigate the nature of the metamorphosis and the possibility for a cure. But their efforts are hindered by tabloid reporter Jack McGee, who was initially investigating Banner and Mark's superhuman strength research, but now suspects him of being connected to the reports of a green-skinned monster roaming the area. While snooping around, McGee unknowingly triggers a fire, and Banner rushes back to save Marks, only for the creature to emerge from the fire with her in his arms, dying. Mistakenly believing that Banner was killed in the fire along with Marks and that the creature was responsible for their deaths, McGee publishes a story naming the Incredible Hulk as their killer and urges law enforcement to capture him. So, believed to be dead, Banner grimly resolves to travel from place to place, assuming different identities and odd jobs to support himself and to enable his search for a cure. He also finds himself feeling obliged to help the people he meets out of whatever troubles have befallen them. Inevitably, doing so puts him in perilous situations that trigger his transformations into the Hulk, which in turn attracts the attention of McGee, who is obsessively pursuing the mysterious creature across the country, both to prevent further violence and to bring legitimacy to his story. Despite the Hulk's rampages usually helping put some wrong right, Banner flees the town at the end of each episode, fearful that the Hulk's appearance will bring unwanted scrutiny from the authorities or the ever persistent McGee. Anyway, yeah. I think this was such a good show. The show was produced by Universal, who had already had success with two other superhero shows at the time, which were The $6 Million Man and The Bionic Woman. Now, after the series had come to an end, the show later got shown in syndication and also as well on other channels, including the Sci Fi Channel, the Retro Television Network, Esquire Network, and more recently, MeTV. Others include H&I and the El Rey Network. Anyway, now after this, there were three post-television films, starting with The Incredible Hulk Returns in 1988. And Thor makes his appearance in live-action form for the first time ever. Then the next year was The Trial of the Incredible Hulk, and where he meets Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil. Yeah. Now, The Incredible Hulk Returns marks Jack Colvin's final appearance as McGee, where that same year in AEA he appeared in the original Child's Play as Dr. Ardmore. In 1990 came The Death of the Incredible Hulk. Now, all three films were produced by New World, who had already had some success with ABC's hit The Wonder Years. They also did the short-lived Rags to Riches. All these premiered on NBC. Now, after the apparent death of the Hulk, there was to be another television film called Revenge of the Incredible Hulk. But unfortunately, it was abandoned because of Bill Bixby's death from cancer in November of 1993. And death suffered terrible ratings. Oh well. But anyway, The Incredible Hulk is one great show that I would definitely recommend. Universal has released all 5 seasons on DVD. It's also available in a complete series set. And yeah, I think this is something you must see. I think you'll enjoy it if you haven't seen it. Now, if you haven't seen it, there is a YouTube channel that features clips from the show, so you might want to look into that. So anyway, I really think this was really good. The Incredible Hulk is definitely a great superhero show. This would lead in for Universal to do some other things, including, well, a Doctor Strange movie that never got picked up. Well, that was filmed, but never got to be shown, I do believe. And of course, the 2 Captain America movies later on. They weren't quite as big as the Incredible Hulk was, though. But anyway, Incredible Hulk TV series was just so good. I really come to like it. And actually, recently, Lou Ferrigno, who played the Hulk, actually appeared in both Hulk movies. Hulk from 2003 and The Incredible Hulk from 2008. Now, this also had some special guest appearances and what have you, including Charles Napier, who did the Hulk's vocal effects, and after the death of Ted Cassidy, he actually originally did Hulk's vocal effects, but they were both uncredited though. And one recurring character was Walter Brooke, who played Mark Roberts, McGee's boss at the National Register, who appeared in seasons 3 through 4. It had lots of other special guest appearances as well, too many to mention. But anyway, The Incredible Hulk, definitely worth a watch. So, have you ever watched the Incredible Hulk TV series? Let me know what you think. Let me know what you thought about in the comment section below. I say thanks, or well, I should say thoughts. Sorry about that. If you like, just tell me what you think about this show in the comment section. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And next time I'll be bringing to you my Saturday morning TV log of Super Friends 1980. Thanks for watching, and if you like this, consider checking out these other Hulk-tastic vids. In the upper left-hand corner is my original review of The Incredible Hulk from 2008. I'm going to give you that. That's the second movie. Or go to the upper right-hand corner and see my review of the first Hulk film from 2003. I will review the post-TV films later on, okay? Or if you'd like, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my recent Saturday morning TV log from last week on the 1982 Incredible Hulk tune that premiered after this show had just been canceled. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, true believers, I'm the Big D saying see ya and Excelsior! Bye now.